Hello, in this video we will talk about mucho. It's a Spanish word and we will see the Spanish Tagalog equivalents. Let's dive in. But first, disclaimer, I am not a language expert and I am sharing my learning adventure with the languages. Okay, the Spanish mucho. In English it means much or a lot. In Spanish, it is used as an adjective, adverb, and a pronoun. Okay, let's see the adjective mucho. So, an adjective describes nouns, and in Spanish, it agrees in gender and number. Example, what is mucho azúcar? Marami na asukal in Tagalog. Next, what is mucha leche? So it's marami na gatas in Tagalog. So you see, it agrees in gender since leche is feminine. What is muchos libros? Marami na mga libro. Here it agrees with the number. And what is muchas personas? Marami na mga tao. So here we can say that mucho or mucha is marami na, muchos or muchas is marami na mga in Tagalog. Next, the adverb mucho. So an adverb is used to modify verbs, adjective, or another adverb. Example, what is habla mucho? Nagsasalita siya, that's habla, ng marami, that's mucho. So this is nagsasalita siya ng marami in Tagalog, habla mucho. It modifies the verb habla. What is nieva mucho? So the mucho here modifies nieva. So it's nag-i-snow ito. And mucho is ng marami. Nag-i-snow ito ng marami. What is trabajo mucho? So mucho modify the verb trabajo. So this one is nagtatrabaho ako ng marami. So as an adverb, mucho doesn't change form. It always remains as mucho. So here, mucho means ng marami. Next, the pronoun mucho. So pronoun, it stands in place of a noun and it still expresses quantity and agree in gender and number. Example, what is ay mucho? So here the mucho stands in placement of a noun. So it's mayroon na marami na bagay. So the marami is replacing the bagay. So ay mucho, marami. Mayroon na marami. What is komi mucha? Komi mucha in Tagalog is kumain ako ng marami. So what's that marami? The pagkain, the comida. Next, what is vi muchas? Vi muchas is nanood ako ng marami. So it can be pelikula. Las películas. So here, mucho or mucha can mean ng marami na. So there's a connector in the beginning of marami or after the word marami. Muchos, muchas would be the same ng marami na mga. So takeaway. So what did we learn? So when mucho is placed before a noun, it is an adjective. Like this, muchos libros, marami na mga libro. And if it's placed after a verb, it is an adverb. Like this, habla mucho. Nagsasalita siya ng marami. And again, if it's placed after the verb, it can also be a pronoun. Kumimot siya, kumain ako ng marami, which is pagkain. So if to be assigned with only one Tagalog equivalent, mucho, mucha, muchos, muchas could mean ng marami na in Tagalog. That's it then. That was amazing. Thank you.